So this is a fuel pressure regulator.
Yeah.
And this, the throttle body.
Bodies.
Okay. And what's this?
A catch tank.
Catch tank.
Yes, but obviously when the engine pressure's up, obviously it pushes oil out because it needs to breathe. So it's like a breather system. So basically what happens is it pushes any excess oil down there and into here.
Yeah.
It's got a little dipstick on it, and when it's full up you just unscrew it and empty it.
So what's the difference between that and the same oil pressure relief valve that all engines have?
It's because when you've got throttle bodies.
Yeah.
If you've got your own oil pressure system, it works off the inlet manifolds, so it basically loops itself back in and returns itself back to the engine. But because we've got open inlets, there's nowhere for it to return back into the engine, so it has to vent somewhere. So obviously, by venting into the tank, you don't any oil you don't get spill out of anywhere. Because at first we put all breathers on these instead.
Yeah.
But then what happened was we found that after a while you were getting oil drip from them, where it's like pressurises. Because if you don't have some sort of breather system, all it will do is over pressurise inside the engine and start pushing oil on it out of all the seals on the engine instead. So it's making a mess. And
I thought that said Jan speed, but it doesn't. It's Jap speed. That's the intercooler, right?
Radiator, that one.
Oh, it's different kind of radiator. Yeah.
Yeah, it's much bigger. So it needs it to keep it cool around the town.
Yeah, sure.
Still a little bit of TLC that this one needs, so it's going for a little bit of a change. So I built this one 3 years ago, and then I've just brought it back, and we just recommissioned it, rebuilt the top end of the engine, and doing a few other bits to it as well.
So your company used to be called Widow Cars, but then it rebranded as Blackwell.
Which is my name.
Blackwell.
Yeah, Wayne Blackwell.
Wayne Blackwell. So that's why this one says Blackwell, whereas the earlier one says Widow.
If you go on like YouTube and that, we've got loads of videos. Just send us a link and we'll share it on our page and that as well.
Yeah. So this one's got a MX-5 engine under the bonnet.
This one's a 1600 UK spec car.
Yep.
And that one originally was a 1.8 UK spec car.
Yeah.
But it's now got the V6 in it.
As you said before, yeah.
The letters, so it now spells SPR1, which is the model of the car.
You took Subaru brake calipers.
Yeah.
And you used a Dremel to grind out the Subaru word to make it say SPR1 instead. So you've got bespoke brake calipers.
It makes it look a bit more production rather than kit car as well.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it, Jeff?
The Vauxhall Corsa D mirrors.
Okay.
And then you've got the door handles. These are Fiat Gran Punto rear door handles because they haven't got the locks in them.
Okay.
And then you've got on the back, these are Volkswagen up rear lights, just turned sideways. They're normally sort of up that way.
Volkswagen up. Yes,
Volkswagen
yes.
So you've got the advantage you can actually put Skoda Citigo rear lights in it as well because they're the same car effectively.
Yeah.
And then the rear screen is out of a Mark 1 Audi TT.
Yeah.
So
but that rear screen on this one is different.
That rear screen was bespoke.
Yeah, you said.
I mean, when I originally designed the car, I actually chopped up a TBR Cigaris body shell and fitted it to an MX-5 and then filled in the blanks, made it look how I wanted, which they originally had the oval screen. But then went back and we couldn't get the glass moulds back, so I redesigned the back end and we put a TT screen in it instead.
As you say, using off the shelf wherever you can.
So there's in existence there's three of the Widows.
3 Widows.
In existence.
Yep.
And then there's 11 of the
11 of
revised Blackwell versions.
Yeah. Okay.